Howdy, another chit chat, hanging out. I gotta wrap this around my head. You know, coming up on 50 years old, and I'm like taking medications that I would have never dreamed of. And in today's society, it seems like everybody my age, if you're not running, 3 to 5 miles a day and doing your yoga and working out, they're on medication because they just have to be now. And it started about, I guess, maybe around 2012, because that's when the Sandy storm hit us. And there's one of our teachers. I'm waiting to pick up my daughter, so that's when we get our chit chat time. But yeah, back on that, on the medications, it's like I got walloped. I went from 0 medications to all of a sudden bang, 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 bang. I don't know if anybody else went through that, but I did. So I guess around 45, I had to go on medication for my back. And I started that, and I probably did a year of that, and I hated the way it made me feel. But I guess about 2 years after that, I started finding out the list. And my list was diabetes, sleep apnea, hyperthyroid. Now, actually, hyperthyroid was one of the first things I found out, because I wasn't like having the energy from coffee, whatever. I can honestly say I went in like a 6-month period to where I just felt like I had no get up and go, and my weight was piling on. So I went to, I guess it's an endoscopy doctor, but anyway, I'll figure that out. But they found out, I did the testing with my blood test, and boom, hyperthyroid, or hypo. So hyperthyroid, it acts too much, and you're jittery, jumpy, you don't gain weight. Hypo is real slow, and that messes up with your whole metabolism, with telling your pancreas to do stuff for digesting your food, for making sure that your sugars go in and out the right way, even your liver. Your thyroid's actually like another mini brain for your whole biological system. And there I am. And I'm hearing people have problems with stuff like that, and I never thought it would be me. Then I had the diabetes. Really? And if you look genetically, it's probably going to get you if you don't take care of yourself and get active. Especially, I would say, after 35, you better stay active. I was very lucky because my whole life I was not sedentary. Playing in 2 bands, I was doing construction, landscaping. I was always sweating, especially summer months. So I never, that's what I think is actually saved my life, is I was never sedentary. Because my dad, he died at 49 of a heart attack. I'd had 2 heart attacks, and nothing like, Sanford and Son type, where you're like, oh my God type thing. But I had, my first heart attack was like, somebody was taking their hands and just crushing my heart. Felt like the elephant on the chest, but no pain. Now I just found out I had one about 3 or 4 months ago, and they called it a silent heart attack. So I got to really change what I'm doing. So with that, I had to really make a life change. And all these medications, I need to get off of. So take the journey with me. I've been doing walks where I'm vlogging those, and I go with the kids and all. And that was one of the biggest things that I think is saving my life. I had told you in one of my other chit chats that I was at 306 pounds. I used to be 220 and 6 foot, full of muscle. And here I am, 306, feeling sorry for myself, thinking it's all over. But let me tell you, changing my diet and the walking is a huge, huge help. So that is recommended number 1. And I don't mean to walk around the block. I mean, walk blocks and blocks and blocks. Do a mile minimum a mile. I mean, you got to start out walking around the block, go for it. But always set a goal. Always try to get 2 blocks in the next time, 4 blocks after that, whatever. Use your phone. I use Samsung Health, and it tracks everything I do. So that's another thing. Walking. You don't have to run. You don't even have to ride your bike. Although that's a good thing too, and I'm getting ready to do bike rides soon. So a shout out to my friend Tom Drum. He's going to lend me his bike for a little while, see if I can get back into it. And maybe I'll go out and get a bike. But these medications also have all these side effects. So if you're on high blood pressure, I think, you know, I might have mentioned that, maybe I didn't. But I'm also on high blood pressure medication. So between just those 4 medications alone, okay, they have to be taken at night or day, maybe 1, 2 pills, whatever you're diagnosed with, if you have to take pills. And then they have side effects, pardon. So it took me like a year just to figure out the cocktail on that. And I've tried everything. But the one thing that I think really helped, and I'm not a doctor, so talk to your doctor, but Victoza is a non-insulin shot that I do in my belly. It don't even hurt. Who would ever thought I'd have to take a needle, right? But boy, did that change. That Victoza changed my life enough that I think I dropped about 8 pounds just from that alone, where you really do notice a little bit of a difference. That was about the first week or 2 that I used it. I have since dropped 30 pounds. I haven't missed a day with my shot. I take it every morning. I put a little circle up in the corner of the calendar so I know I took it, and that becomes habit. Now, you have to have habit with your pills too. So if you take all these pills, you can't mess around. My wife was at the doctor's the other day, and she's sitting next to a lady, and the nurse is saying, so you take this, this, and this. And she's like, when I think I need it, and my wife's like, what? You don't take it when you think you need it. Nothing works right unless it's every day at the time you have to take it, and you take it for 2 to 4, 5 months. Some things take 6 months to kick in. So it was a 4-year journey for me to just figure out the right pills. But then I'm watching all these things on TV or YouTube about how to get off the pills, because you don't want to be on the pills. You want to exercise, diet right, and keep your brain, like do crossword puzzles even. Just keeping your brain going is awesome. So anyway, not to make it a long chit chat, but I am curious if you guys out there are like shocked. All of a sudden you're either on pills or you're actually getting healthy to get off pills. I'm totally cool with like checking out what you want to put in the comments below. And if you could, make sure you like and share my videos. I am getting subscribers, and that's awesome. I think I'm up to 30 now. And if I can get to 100, I can name my channel. So anybody out there, my friends, or anybody new, anything you can do to help me spread this around. I really want to start sharing my life and finding new friends. So thank you very much. Make sure you kiss, love, and hug a veteran. They need support. I also have a Facebook page that's about Agent Orange and how nobody's paying attention to it, and I think we need to pay attention to that. So hug, love, kiss a vet. Take care. To the next chit chat we go.